Do you think you could argue for an age or against an age of consent law? Because I feel like I'm just constantly being the bad guy here.
Should there be an age of consent law?
No.
Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure that he's...
Gotcha. No age of consent law.
There should be no age of consent law. Are you sure? Are you sure there should be no age of consent law?
Yeah, this is a weird topic to discuss.
Do you think
this is going on the internet?
Do you think there should be an age of consent law?
No.
Why?
Because I believe that anyone at any age can consent or not consent. They have the ability to. They do not need some kind of authority figure to tell them that they can or cannot consent. Sorry that I almost said descent, but you can dissent as well.
Incest.
Incest should also be legal.
We'll figure that out later.
That's another topic
another
for
day.
Another day. Talk about it.
Another dollar.
Bestiality.
Another bitch,
everything should be legal.
Everything.
But anyways, here's the point. If a 14-year-old person, human being, says, "Hey, I want to have sex," why should there be a law preventing them from having sex? Exactly. There's no logical reason to say you can't have sex.
I think there should be an age of consent law.
Because.
But I semi-agree with you. I think it should be lowered.
Well.
I think the age of consent law should be around like 14, 15.
All right. How about a 10-year-old?
I'm saying no.
If a 10-year-old wants to fuck someone,
a 10-year-old almost can't logically fuck someone.
Then it wouldn't even be an issue then.
Exactly.
Then that's why there's no point in having an age of consent law.
The age of consent law should be a lot lower than it is. Because when you look at the past, really the whole idea of an age of consent law has only been recent, like the last 100 years. Oscar Wilde fucked little boys.
Edgar Allan Poe.
Edgar Allan Poe.
He's famous now. Again,
fucked little boys. John Cusack. Fucked little... I
get angry.
But the age of consent law should... But you can't fuck little boys, because they're under the age of 14.
Because you support age of consent laws.
Age of consent laws should be in effect to prevent people from making stupid fucking decisions at a young age. When you're young and you're 13, 14, and you're just discovering that your dick does cool things other than pee, that's when you're like, I want to put this inside, so I'm going to go bam bam.
And who are we?
Who are we to say?
Who are we to say whether they can?
But aside from us on the middle grounds, there should be an age of consent law. There's a point in time where a person cannot make a rational, logical decision at a really young age.
Okay, who's preventing these 12-year-olds from having sex? Is it the government or is it the parents?
The government. The government should be regulated.
The government is not, but the thing is the government, I don't think historically has actually kept children from having sex. I think it's like in...
Well, I mean,
if we asked every 12-year-old what has
all right. I pose a scenario.
It has been the
say you've got like a 10-year-old boy and a fucked up uncle. Because it has to be an uncle. It's always an uncle. Uncle's never...
I've never seen an aunt fuck a child.
Yeah, I've never seen an aunt fuck her. Anyway, you've got a 10-year-old boy and an uncle. And you've got a 10-year-old boy who really likes bonding with the uncle. But the uncle's like a sadistic fuck, but he doesn't know that because he's an uncle. The uncles are always good until they start fucking children. And so the uncle says to the little boy that he thinks that they should try playing with his wee-wee. It's getting like really unnecessarily dark. But basically, the uncle convinces the boy that the boy should touch his dick. Now, if the boy had no age of consent law and did it, thinking it was in the best interest of him, and later realizing he was really strongly influenced in doing something he didn't want to do just because he wanted to please his uncle, that's an example of the age of consent law needing to be there so it understands. I think that the age of consent law should be lowered, but I think it should be more strictly enforced and more taught. I think it should be taught and given as information at a younger age so people understand what's going on.
I believe that is more of an issue of education than it is an issue of consent.
But do you think there should be an age of consent law?
No.
So do you think the little boy being in that situation made the right logical decision to let his uncle fuck with his brain?
If the boy was completely okay with it, clearly it didn't bother him.
What? No, sorry. I was thinking about what I said. I said horrible. That's the thing. It just I don't think that there is. I think there should be.
Yeah.
Just so people at least understand. Yeah. Just people understand that there is a negative point to it, and that the kids understand. Everyone's got a global understanding that beneath 14, you should not do anything with your junk. I'm peeing and stuff. I'm playing with it in your own time.
I think it's more important for people to realize that it's totally okay to be doing stuff with your junk.
At any age.
At any age.
That's what he says.
That's what I said. That's what she said.
He agrees with Uncle's fucking boys.
No, I don't.
He's on the side of wrong.
I don't agree with Uncle's fucking boys.
I'm on the side of angels.
I don't believe in angels.
Enough said.